Let's say you're applying for jobs across 3 different countries. You take your standard, polished resume and send it out everywhere. The immediate result is usually silence. Local recruiters scan for specific regional formats, and if those expectations aren't met, your application is discarded before they even read your qualifications. GlobalResumeAI solves this by treating your career history as a central database. You build one master professional profile, and the system adapts it to match the specific rules of any target market. Today, we're going to take a standard English resume and completely re-engineer it into a fully localized ATS-optimized application ready for the German tech sector. Relying on manual rewrites for every new country limits your reach. Establishing a dynamic baseline is the only way to scale your search and apply globally without starting from scratch every time. Step 1 is setting up that baseline. Inside the Global Resume AI dashboard, we upload our standard English resume, establishing the core data we will pull from. This map shows regional hiring norms. In the US, recruiters expect brevity and quantified achievements. Move to Japan, and companies require a rerequisito, a strict chronological grid. In Brazil, expect specific personal data modules right at the top, details actually illegal in a US document. Navigating these conflicting layouts manually requires researching and rebuilding your document for every single border you cross. You have to map your career data to the correct local structure first. If the architecture of the document is wrong, translating the words won't save the application. Now that our baseline is set, we move to the target selection tool. We'll set our destination country to Germany and our industry to tech and product. This brings us to our test case, Alex Kim. He has a strong background in US tech, and his objective is to land a senior product manager role in Berlin. Using a standard web translator is a fast track to rejection. Word-for-word translation mangles industry jargon, making an expert sound like an amateur. Global Resume AI bypasses this using contextual translation. Instead of swapping individual words, the system analyzes the intent and professional weight behind a sentence. The AI scans Alex's baseline achievements, identifying American tech idioms like spearheaded agile pivots or drove synergy. On this split-screen interface, you can see that translation in action. The system drops vague American buzzwords on the left and maps them directly to precise, action-oriented German keywords on the right. Simultaneously, the AI shifts the overall tone of the document to align with Germany's preference for direct, formal, and highly objective professional communication. Landing an interview requires speaking the cultural language of the hiring manager. Adapting the tone proves you understand their specific business environment. With the localized text locked in, we advance to the formatting module to assemble the final document. This chart illustrates the impact of applicant tracking systems. These automated gatekeepers reject roughly 75% of applications, often because complex graphics confuse parsing bots. We apply the Germany-optimized ATS template, structuring data perfectly to clear this threshold, netting a 98% compatibility rating. All the careful cultural translation we did in the previous step only matters if the document actually reaches a human recruiter. The document is ready. Step 3 is deployment. We open the integrated job search map and center our view on Berlin. From here, we apply filters for open senior product manager positions within the tech sector to narrow down the active listings in the region. We select a matching role and hit apply. The platform submits Alex's newly minted, localized German profile directly to the company, without requiring us to leave the ecosystem or re-enter data. The system returns a confirmation checkmark. The application is officially in the hands of the local hiring team. By connecting document generation directly to the job board, the time between finding a role and applying with a perfectly tailored resume drops to 0. In just a few steps, we took Alex's standard English background, translated the industry context, passed the ATS filters, and applied for a job in Berlin. The heavy lifting of compiling that initial career data is complete. It only needs to be done once. Tomorrow, Alex can take that exact same centralized baseline and tell the AI to target Tokyo or Sao Paulo. The system will restructure the layout, adapt the cultural tone, and optimize the keywords for those entirely different markets. Your professional history is set. All you need to do is select your next target country and let the system handle the adaptation. Geographic borders and language differences no longer block your career progression. With an automated localization strategy, your single professional identity is ready for the global market.